how to overcome your resistance to change. Resistance involves barriers or obstacles, whether conscious or unconscious, that keep us from growing. This includes beliefs, feelings and sensations. Many people have a resistance to change because of fear, anxiety or the pain the change could cause. The more we do, the more we can do. William Hazlitt. Why do we resist? Fear of the unknown. Leaving our comfort zone for a vast desert that we have never seen before includes fear and even terror, panic. Lack of information. We experience resistance when we do not know what we are going to find. One of man's greatest fears is uncertainty. When we feel insecure about something, we feel uncomfortable. We have no one to hold hands and we have to go on almost completely blind. But we have to do it. We have to overcome the uncertainty. Fear of failure. What if it doesn't go well? What if I fail? What about the pain a mistake will cause me? What will other people say if I do a bad job, and what if they laugh at me? Fear of failure is one of the most paralyzing forms of fear that exists. But it only exists in our thoughts. Fear of disappointing others. Many of us want to please and help others. And we are very conscious of what others say about us. We are afraid that others will want more from us if something goes wrong, that we will be rejected if we speak our mind or be ourselves, that we will disappoint other people. We must be aware of this fear so that we can overcome it. Fear of what others will say. In our culture, other people's opinions are very important. People tend to point fingers at you if you do something different. But at the same time, society also encourages us to be different and speak our minds. This contradiction leaves us confused, full of fear and uncertain, fear of not being able to. This fear manifests itself through negative thoughts about ourselves, such as, because I can't, or because I'm stupid, or because it's never going to work out for me. Laziness. Many of us live by the law of minimum effort, so anything that requires effort tires us. We leave things as they are so we don't have to put effort into changing them. Because even just thinking about it makes us tired. At the end of the day, why change it if it's not bad? Better a known evil than an unknown good. This Spanish proverb keeps us in our comfort zone. Why would we leave our comfort zone if we were already calm? Although change could be positive and could improve our lives, we don't want to risk it if the change is actually negative. Fear is clearly the driving force behind resistance to change. It's a mental barrier we put on ourselves. Ignorance and laziness also work together with fear to keep us from taking the first step towards change. Structural resistance. This refers to external changes. For example, a change in courses or study choice, a relationship that changes, moving to a new house, etc. An example of external structural resistance is the discrete mistreatment of women. Our environment, culture and society oblige women to be a certain way, always be beautiful and perfect, wear high heels, wear makeup, etc. It's perfectly fine for women to make themselves beautiful if they feel like it. But it's not okay for society to continuously bombard women with demands and subtly mistreat them so that if they don't do what they're supposed to, it will seem like they don't fit into society. These forms of external resistance cause fear, insecurity and negative feelings towards them that make them feel obligated to be a certain way. Personal resistance. Personal resistance refers to the three basic pillars of change: wanting to change, being able to change, and knowing how to change. We can say no to change. It is completely in favor of our rights. but we have to be aware that we have made that decision. But we tend to put up mental barriers to getting what we want and what we know will make us happy. There is an easy solution. In addition to using all our willpower, we must keep the following steps in mind. Define the goal and the result we want. Go through all the possible decisions we could make and choose one. Develop a list of things you need to do. Define the steps it will take. Find out how to review your process. Hang on. This is very important. If we want something, we shouldn't give up so easily. Anticipate what might happen. Make a plan in case something goes wrong. And now, are you ready for a change? Remember that you have many people around you who are ready to help and support you. You are not alone. If there is a problem you're ignoring, train yourself, learn, read and ask questions before plunging yourself into the unknown, and you'll be happier afterwards. And ultimately, if you want something enough, believe in your ability to achieve it and pump yourself up. Resistance is easily overcome.